views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
Hello and welcome to Open 2.0, and I'm your host, Alyssa Colon. We have a very special episode for you. Today, we are joined by BronxNet TV Youth Arts and Media Collective. You might recognize them from all the latest Open 2.0 episodes, and you'll get to know them more as we talk to them and share their works. Welcome to the show, team. First question, can you tell us your name and what school you go to and what grade you guys are in?
I'll start. I'm a senior now. I'm still in high school, and I'm getting ready to go to college. And my name, if it's difficult, my whole name is Kwang Fillmore. You can just call me Kwang if my name is difficult.
All right, thank you.
My name is Leslie, and I go to RKA, and I'm a junior in high school.
My name is Ama Anwar, and I go to the High School of American Studies. I'm a senior there.
Hello, my name is Miles Boyer, and I am a senior at the High School of American Studies.
Hey, what's up? I'm Lucas Colon, and I go to Park East High School in East Harlem.
Hi, I'm Alfred, and I'm a junior at the High School of American Studies.
I'm Sky, and I'm a junior at American Studies as well.
I'm Layla, and I go to Riverdale Kingsbridge Academy, and I'm a junior.
I'm Melody, and I go to Bronx Academy Health Careers, and I'm in 12th grade.
And now for my next question, what projects did you guys work on being a part of the collective?
As a collective, we have worked on a variety of projects. We started off with a cool little photo essay. Then we moved on to a mock interview. That was one of the more collaborative ones. And then we had a news package where we got a lot of talk about any subject we wanted. We got a B-roll assignment where basically we just kind of like had to record a process in a minute. Then we had a short little assignment about basically like designing our own programming schedule. I forgot to mention that we also had a little essay assignment where we wrote down our like how a certain news affected us personally. And finally, we had this big grandiose assignment where we had a lot of freedom with what we could do, and it could be a documentary, a news show, and it's going to be airing on TV apparently. Did I miss one of them? Maybe. I don't know.
Thank you. And Amma, for my next question for you, what topics and themes did you choose and why?
So at BronxNet, one of my projects that I did was based on my neighborhood, Norwood. So I really delved into the history of it and how it looks like today and how it's changed in modern times. And I just promoted the beauty and what makes Bronx really special.
Thank you. And for this question, for what topics and themes did you guys choose? Alfred, what did you choose for your project?
So I chose to focus more on the quarantine for most of my projects and how it's affected student life. That was my news package. And then I talked about streaming services for my final project. So I picked it because the COVID virus has been relevant in all of our lives because it's a global pandemic. And that was the main reason.
Thank you. Sky, what did you pick for your topic and theme?
Mostly I focused on health or the humanities. I focused on nature, eating healthy, that kind of thing. Or foster care, I focused on aging out of the foster care for one of my topics because I felt it was really relevant now and not a lot of people are discussing why, it's hard aging out of the foster care system while in the quarantine. So I mostly just chose issues that I found interesting and important to speak about because no one else really on the news were focusing on.
So when thinking about choosing my topics and themes, I really wanted to focus on things that are really relevant and things that will catch the viewer's attention. So I used, for my final project, I used my parents' divorce and how that affected me. And then with others, I chose COVID because obviously it's really relevant. Everybody knows about it. It's trending right now. So yeah, I tried to choose things that were just relevant.
Thank you. And Lucas, what did you choose for your topic and theme?
Well, throughout the internship, I was kind of going for a variety. I wanted to challenge myself a little bit every time. So for my photo essay, I actually planned to combine it as part of working on my Open 2.0 episode that I produced with a Bronx native. So in that, I took pictures of a bunch of street art that was close to the store. And my mock interview, it's weird because I'm the most proud of the mock interview, even though group work is work that I always do the worst at. But now I feel like given that I was successfully able to complete that, I feel more motivated to do it in other situations.
Thank you. Leslie, what did you pick for your topic and theme?
For most of my topics, I chose COVID and quarantine life, and I also chose one of my projects, I forgot which one, but about Donald Trump and his response to all of this and to how he handled the pandemic, because I wanted to choose a topic that's relevant.
Thank you. And Lo Kwang, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. What did you choose?
You just call me Kwang.
Okay, Kwang. Sorry. What did you pick for your topic and theme?
I picked the topic for mostly the pandemic. I'm trying to explain myself. Well, I just want to do actually no, I chose like a game show Health of Horrors. So it's I'm gonna make it fun and scarier for friends and family to enjoy.
For my project, it's varied. Some were about political, like my mock interview and my 300-word essay about the election and all the crazy stuff Trump's done. But half of them have been about bringing awareness to things that some may seem as esoteric or kind of topics where people are left in the dark. For my photo essay, I wrote about my anxiety and some of the misconceptions there are about it. And for both my my B-roll assignment and my final project, I talked about my passion for game design, and for my final project, I even made a game and showed some of the misconceptions there are about the game design industry.
For my projects, I tried to pick something creative but also relatable at the same time.
Thank you. All right, thank you guys so much. And now for the next questions that I have, what is next for members of Collective? And what projects would you like to work on outside of the internship? Melody, would you like to share?
Well, this collective, it helped me figure out what I wanted to do later on. And I've been thinking about doing media after this internship and after anything.
Thank you. And Amma, what would you like to do? What would you like to work on outside of the internship?
So during the internship, I worked a lot with filming and editing. So maybe after this internship and once cases go down, I could go more into photography and going outside in the field.
Yeah, thank you.
I would like to work more on like shooting at different angles, because like that was kind of one of my biggest struggles of this when I was working on my projects for this internship. I'd also want to make like a YouTube channel for stuff like this.
So going into this internship, I definitely did not know that I wanted to do media. And just being able to experience this program and everything, it really made me want to continue doing media. So I definitely do want to try to find maybe another internship or even continue with BronxNet and just continue in the media field.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I've always had a passion for like film and communications, but I've never really had too many chances to like, work on videos, that kind of stuff. So this internship mostly allowed me to kind of rekindle that joy for making movies and stuff. And we had a bunch of projects that we got a chance to do that with. And I also learned a bunch of new skills, like from the interview project that we had with a partner in this group. I learned a lot of things from this internship, and I think it'll help me like when I pursue like whatever I pursue in the future. I might look into film communications for college because my dad actually was in that field. So
Nice. And what about you, Sky?
So beyond like class projects and group work, I've never really done things with editing and the media. So I think this internship really helped me try something new out, and I definitely would want to, explore media, editing, graphic art or digital art and that kind of thing in the future too. Maybe do another internship with it or something and see if it's something I'd want to pursue for a career or for college.
Thank you. And for all you guys, do you have any advice and tips for young creators? Would you like to each answer this question? Lucas.
Use any materials you have, even if it's just like your smartphone. You have to start somewhere, even if the quality of the video is like rough. Just keep going with it. Use your feedback on each of your projects to your advantage to help make the next one better. And don't pressure yourself, just believe in yourself. So yeah.
Thank you. Miles, what would you want? What tips would you give for young creators?
I would mainly just say get out there to start like doing what you want to do, and know this: you are your own worst critic. You will constantly think, oh, I could do this, oh, I could have done that, oh, it's so obvious that this was a mistake. No, it's not. People don't realize the mistakes or the intentions of the intention that you had. So when you present it, everyone may love it. So just don't let your self-doubt hold you back.
Try new things and don't write yourself out of a box immediately. Or write something off as something you wouldn't want to do immediately. At first, before this internship, I didn't think I would like media or anything dealing with editing or being on camera. But, if you try new things and you get outside of your comfort zone, you'd find that there's a lot of things you actually could be interested in.
Don't be afraid to, when you're doing an interview, don't be afraid to ask questions.
yeah, to piggyback off of what everyone's saying, I think passion is one of the more important things you can have in the media field. Like, even if you don't have and this is going off of what Lucas said, even if you don't have the best gear or materials, sometimes the best films come from people who don't have the best cameras, the best, editing softwares. And, as long as you maintain that fire for editing, producing content, you will always, have a chance in the media field. And I'd also recommend, making connections as much as you can. And like Luke Wong said, and some other people said, you have to just get out there in the field and be willing to work for it.
So I definitely do agree with Sky. Based on my experience, some tips and advice I can give others is just to definitely go out of your comfort zone. Because again, I didn't think that I would love media and this field as much as I do now. So definitely just explore out of your comfort zone.
You should definitely pursue your passion in any way you can. It's also really important to carve out time each day to continue your craft.
You should never disencourage yourself. There's always going to be a project that you might be dissatisfied with, but you can always make room for improvement.
It has been great meeting you all and viewing your work and getting to know you. Thank you for the Ponce Foundation for making this opportunity possible and for the young people at BronxNet. We cannot wait to see what's next for you all. Thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you are inspired and tune in for more work from Collective at BronxNet. We'll catch you on the next season of Open 2.0. Catch you next time.